What do you foresee will be the next big change or innovation within the industry?
A flying car? Hopefully on rizz.
You have rizz, yes.
Oh, I have.
You have rizz.
Yes.
Correct,
Do you
exactly.
agree?
Khee Siong has rizz.
And please nod your head, yes.
Based on
Yes.
Hi everyone, Matthias here and welcome back to yet another episode of Sgcarmart Chats. Today we have with us a very special guest that I would call the steward of some of Singapore's most important as well as most beloved brands. I'll let him introduce himself.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Khee Siong and I am the Managing Director for Inchcape Singapore. Great to see everyone.
Alright, thanks Khee Siong for joining us today. Before we dive into all the questions today, I need to start by talking about this car because this is a very, very special car that we are in.
Yes.
It's the LM500h 4-seater. Two questions to start. First of all, how do you feel that this car is now in Singapore? And secondly, what is your favorite feature of this car?
Well, look, we just launched this car recently and it is the pinnacle of luxury. And I think it's really a first-class driving experience in Singapore, well loved by many of our customers. There are so many features that are personalized and wow, and it's very difficult to find one particular one that I like. But if really I have to talk about one, is this 48-inch LCD monitor. You know, it is interesting because at the end of the hard work, it can be a form of entertainment. And when you have some work to be done, it can instantly transform into an office on the go. And it comes with a retractable kind of a table. You can put your mobile device on it or your documents. And for complete privacy, we have a retractable frosted glass at the front of us that divides the cockpit from the cabin.
Right. Really very first class like. Yeah. I'm not sure what drive mode 5 is driving in actually, but I know that LM has a rear comfort drive mode as well, right? So that's quite cool.
Yeah, it does. In fact, it has a very intuitive suspension system that allows the car to be adjusted as and when the car is being accelerated or decelerated to give maximum comfort to the passenger that sits here.
I'm definitely feeling the comfort in the backseat right now, as I'm sure you are. Okay, so let's dive into the questions that are about you this time. So you recently assumed the position of Managing Director of Inchcape Singapore from November 2023. So that's been a year-ish so far.
Yeah.
What has the first year or so been like, and what are some of the key challenges that you faced?
Well, it has been an exciting journey. I am very, very humbled by the experience. And of course, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to lead the team at Inchcape Singapore. On challenges, how many hours do I have?
Oh, like timing is it?
No, I'm just kidding. Now look, rather than talking about challenges, actually there are quite a fair bit of noticeable changing in trends in the automotive industries.
Yes.
I think first and foremost is really about a major shift towards electrification and the search for a greener energy solution, which require us to find opportunity to expand our electrification product lineup to the diversified needs of the customer. We are talking about the rising cost of ownership, right? In lieu of inflation, in lieu of the COE price, there is a constant need to innovate and create values for our customers. And certainly, the changing buying behavior of our customer over the past few years also require us to rethink about the way we engage them, to retain the customers and to find new ones. Overarching all this disruption to the industry, there is an urgent need to constantly innovate and improve the organization. More importantly, bringing the team along the journey, nurturing and developing our talent within the organization.
I think you raised a few points. I think the customer journey is one of them. The electrification is also one of them. I want to get back to them in a bit. But for now, I want to ask you, prior to your current role as the Managing Director of Inchcape Singapore, you were the After Sales Director. And how do you feel like your experience in that position has informing your approach to your work right now where you are?
Well, thanks for the question. I think the experience is phenomenal actually. My experience as the After Sales Director allows me to recognize that the ownership experience is just as important, if not more so, than the purchasing process.
Yes.
And it is therefore important while we continue to innovate how we entice customers to buy, it's also about retaining them within the journey. And if you think about today's car buying experience, and of course, it is inspirational. It's a very exciting moment for our customer because as they pursue their Singapore dream. But what keeps them with the brand is the way you take care of them, giving them a peace of mind as they go on this ownership journey with you. Being an after-sales director allows me to see end-to-end customer journey from pre-sales to after-sales and continue to put customer experience in the forefront of all our strategy.
Right. And over the years, have you seen a change in what customers are looking for when it comes to distributorship? What they want to see the brand provide?
Look, over the years, if you think about Borneo Motor,
Yes.
right, which has been with Toyota since 1967,
Yes.
and we have close to 60 years of partnership with Toyota. And what this means is it represents a very long-standing commitment for customers in terms of trust, in terms of quality, and in terms of exceptional customer experience. And I think this strong legacy is what customers are being attracted to us.
The trust.
Yes, and of course, we see now new entrants of other brands, upstarts, which bring fresh ideas as well as innovation to the industry. So for us to continue to remain competitive, we must continue to innovate, embrace the new technology, and adapt to the changes that the industry brings. It is also important for us to find the right balance between innovation as well as retaining our core value so that we are able to continue to have this legacy at the background with forward-thinking approach in order to serve the community.
I think that's a very interesting point that you raised about new brands in the industry, which I will come back to again later on, I promise. But I think for now, I still want to remain on the customers portion, and I want to ask, do you think that the car buying experience is changing, and how do you think that is shaping the automotive landscape in Singapore?
Look, Matt, if you can think of the past, buying a car, a customer will actually do a lot of their discovery as well as their purchasing decision in the showroom. But what happened over the last few years, and perhaps accelerated by COVID-19, many of customers are now doing their discovery online, where they find out more about the cars that they like online. But given the price ticket of the car, they will not make the purchase online. They will then move down to the showroom, where they do a test drive of their favorite car before they say, okay, this is the car that I'm going to buy. And this is a very big shift in the consumer buying behavior. And because of that, Inchcape Singapore, we launched our digital online platform last year, April. And we also renovated our Toyota showroom to bring a lot of elements of lifestyle, changing a place from a transactional kind of experience to a lifestyle kind of experience. In between the online and offline kind of omni-channel approach, we also created an internal business development center, or we call BDC, where our staff will help to facilitate the consumers' transit from online to the showroom, so that they can then feel and touch the things that they discover online, do the test drive, and buy their favorite car.
Right. This new omni-channel, multi-channel approach that you guys are taking.
That's right, that's right. That we have started since actually last year and has well liked by our customers.
Okay, that's great to hear.
Yes, yes.
We've spoken now about the multiple channel trend that is now impacting the industry. Now I want to talk about another trend that's impacting the industry, which is the fact that there is a growing push towards SUVs as well as electrification. So when you look at the brand model lineup for Inchcape Singapore, we can see that Lexus is embracing the electric shift quite strongly now. Toyota and Suzuki, perhaps not so much. Not at the moment, at least. Why is this the case, and is this a particular part of Inchcape Singapore's product strategy?
No. I think electrification is a journey. And all our OEMs, Toyota, Lexus or Suzuki, are committed to a greener solution. They are just at a different phase of their electrification process. And today, we believe in Toyota's vision of a multi-path electrification approach. So we have a wide range of electrification solutions. All these different electrification solutions constitute close to 90% of our total product lineup. And this also underscores our commitment to carbon neutrality and responsibility to the environment.
So it's not just a single pathway then?
No. I think we do recognize the limitations of infrastructure and the diversified needs of the customer. And therefore, there's really an urgent need to make sure that we create different form of electrification solution to cater to the needs of different customers.
Right. I want to come back now to the earlier point you talked about new upstarts in the industry. In the face of these new players and upstarts, what do you think are some of the biggest challenges that Borneo Motors is facing? Or Inchcape Singapore, sorry, as a whole?
That's a good question, and I actually see this question coming.
Yes, correct. You know, we had it on our cards.
Yes.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead.
Toyota has been a PC champion or a market leader for of the last 5 years. Yes, with the latest being last year, 2023. And we are very, very confident of our full hybrid product lineup. We believe that given the right pricing and right value, it will continue to be the vehicle of choice for our customers. It has a strong range confidence and it has a very good fuel economy, which also help our path towards carbon neutrality. And more importantly, it has a very strong residual resale value that Toyota and the car attracts through the customers. And also the car ownership journey is exceptional. We give them a peace of mind with exceptional customer experience.
Okay, so it seems like there's a multiple strategy.
Yeah, I mean, there's no silver bullet.
Right. That's a very good way of summing it all up. There's no silver bullet to reading number one spot. As far as the customer journey or experience goes, what do you foresee will be the next big change or innovation within the industry?
A flying car?
Like, by Lexus or Toyota?
No, just kidding. I think the next big wave is digitalizations and AI technology.
Okay, nice.
I think you have witnessed the pace of AI technology accelerate over the last couple of years.
Yes.
And it will continue to be so. And it will be very interesting to find out how the OEMs uses AI technology not just to influence the way we engage our customers at the various touchpoints, but also how they interface the AI technology into the car to make it more intuitive and smarter cars.
Right, cars that can talk to you, can learn your habits and whatnot.
Yes, yes. If you believe science fiction, you can fly.
Okay, I feel like I've grilled you enough about the business. It's time to move into the more fun stuff, which is about your personal life. So we know that prior to the automotive sector, you actually worked in quite a few different industries. Were there any lessons that you learned from those experiences, and do you think that applies to the automotive sector as well?
Thanks for the question, a very good question. I have quite a diversified background. I was previously with Singapore Airlines with the aviation industry. I worked in the hotel landscape and of course moving on to retail before I joined Inchcape as the automotive landscape. And one of the common themes that goes around this field industry that I'm in is that these are all very heavily disrupted industry. If you think about the airlines, right, it has been heavily disrupted by low-cost carrier as well as the shift in technology towards online platform. Even the hotels or the retail, the approach towards omni-channel is way advanced compared to the automotive landscape. Particularly if you think about the retail landscape, you know, the likes of Lazadas, your RedMarts, they come in and disrupt the retail landscape. All this disruption means that we must always be able to innovate, find new ways of doing business, and many of these learnings that I have garnered along my journey allows me to bring all these learnings into a very heavily disrupted landscape of automotive.
Okay, it seems like you're very used to being in industries that are disrupted, so you're the right man for the job. We also want to ask about your time at SIA, because I think that's something that perhaps every Singaporean is curious about. What is life like in Singapore Airlines? You were stationed all over the world, it seems, and what was that like? Are there any unique memories that you have to share from being basically all over the world? Wow. Okay, maybe just pick one. I think there might be too many to share.
Yeah, almost 10 years. I was based in Korea, India, Taiwan, Los Angeles in US, and my last posting was in Vietnam. And it's a truly enjoyable experience in all these places that I have. But if I really wanted to pick one that I really liked, would be Taiwan. I enjoyed the culture, I enjoyed the food there, I enjoyed the people. And perhaps because it's also closer to home. In terms of the way we do things.
Maybe?
Yes. And I think it's a favorite location for a lot of Singaporeans to visit them for
It's been a while since I've been to Taiwan. I would really like to go back.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like this is all the questions I have for you in the LM. I have some more for you when we get back to the studio. We will catch you guys when we're back in the studio. Alright, so after that very insightful and interesting conversation, we are back in the studio right now with Khee Siong, where he is trying his hand at the Sgcarmart Turbo Racing radio control car track. Doing good so far, slowly getting the hang of it. I'm gonna be bombarding Khee Siong with a bit more questions now to try to shake his focus while he's practicing, so let's go! Outside of work, what do you find most important and how do you like to enjoy your downtime?
Well, I like to watch movies and do a little bit of reading and a bit of reflection. Of course, I also love enjoying spending time with my kids.
And would you say that is also the kind of template for the perfect weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. That's a very quick and clear answer. We hear that you're a bit of a foodie. What would you say is your favorite dish, and where's the best place in Singapore to find it?
Well, look, I don't have a particular place that I go to be honest. And after so many years traveling overseas, I do like the hawker scenes in Singapore.
Okay.
I mean, I love the local delights of chicken rice, laksa.
Any specific one local fare?
Laksa with lot of ham.
Oh! Okay, it's not the last time I hum. You want to hum.
Yeah, very simple, yes. But
Can you share with us where that location is?
Probably the Katong ones. It's not bad. I do go there quite often.
I'm going to fry your brain a little bit now.
Fry.
Yes.
Wait, let me turn the car.
Can.
Alright. Yes.
I'm really shaking his focus, I'm so sorry.
Yes, yes.
So, we've asked our colleagues for some Gen Z slang because, as we know, language is very important and it's ever evolving. I'm gonna throw you out a few terms and then you have to guess what they mean.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll try.
So the first one is bussin. It's B-U-S-S-I-N.
Very busy.
Actually, I mean, like semantically, like just based on like the term, that makes sense. I think that's a good guess.
Very.
But I'll use it in a sentence, and I hope I don't get cancelled for saying this the wrong way. Like, this laksa is bussin.
Oh, really good.
Yeah.
Bustling is really good.
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
So the LM is bussin.
I absolutely agree with you. Yes.
Okay, number two, drip.
Very cool.
Ish.
Close.
But I think it's specific to
Do
something.
you know all
very
your
cool.
questions are going to expose my age, right?
I'm exposing my age as well. Don't worry.
Right.
So.
Right. Is it very cool?
No, I would say it's a noun more than an adjective.
Okay.
Like, man, your drip is bussin' today.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Can I say that? No. Your drip is cool today. I'm getting a lot of head shakes behind the camera now. Oh, your drip is fire today.
The dressing is about dressing and all these things?
Yeah.
So your drip is like your attire.
No, it's nice to know that he's just as.
I promise you. I'm also showing my age. Third one, rizz. R-I-Z-Z.
Is there even such a term?
Let's keep going with that. It's not in the Cambridge dictionary, I'm sure, but it's something that Gen Zers use.
Wow, this one.
Let's keep this guy going.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
okay.
I probably can't multitask too much on this. Well, what does it mean? Rizz?
I can say this person has a lot of rizz.
Not risky, right? I don't know. Can you?
It's charisma.
Oh, charisma.
Yeah,
Rizz
correct.
is charisma.
So from what I understand it, you're just taking the rizz from charisma and then you're making it a zigzag. Does that make sense?
Hopefully, I'm Rizz.
You have rizz, yes.
Oh, I have.
You have rizz. Correct,
Do you
exactly.
agree?
Khee Siong has rizz.
And
From our-
please nod your head, yes.
Based on our conversation just now, Khee Siong has rizz.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and then the final one is real,
Real.
like R-E-A-L.
Oh, be real. As in, not fake, right?
It's like when someone, I would say real is just like a single word response that you would say to something. I would tell you that, hey, I think the LM is a really, really cool car. Then you reply and you would say, real.
Oh, not Rizz. Or not drips.
No, not true.
No, drip is not.
Oh, no. Okay, okay.
So real means just, oh, that's true, like I agree.
Ah, okay.
Like I said, I think the LM is a pretty cool car, then you say real.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree. I have bombarded Khee Siong with too many Gen Z slangs and caused him a lot of stress, but I'm gonna go into a different segment. It's gonna be a quick fire round. I'm gonna make you choose cars, between two cars. So the first one, Camry or Harrier?
Harrier.
Nice. Okay, that was very fast. Next one, LM or LS?
LS.
Oh, okay, that's interesting decision. I'm not here to question your decision, so I'll move on still.
Yeah.
Final one, Jimny or Swift?
Jimmy.
Okay, I think that's the one I'll go for. Okay, great. I think that's all the questions I have to stress you out during our practice session. I get that multitasking is difficult, so don't worry.
Oh, it does. It does. I never perspire so much. Okay, I think I got to go a little bit by bit.
Yeah, I do think that micro adjustments and like not chonging is the key to getting a consistent.
Okay.
Do you think you're ready to clock the time?
Yes, yes.
Nice. Taking the racing line, we see. Ooh, very nice. I don't do it. Where is it? Let's go. Okay, nice. Woo! Oh, I think that seemed like a good round. You did it in 23.41.
Ah, okay.
So, we have a timing of 23.41. Khee Siong goes right here. Okay, wait, let me get my pins. On to the leaderboard. Alright guys, so there you have it. That was our time today with Khee Siong, Managing Director of Inchcape Singapore. We're gonna thank Khee Siong again for taking time out of his morning to spend time with us and get stressed out at the track, as I did as well. Khee Siong, before we end the video, is there anything that you'd like to say to our viewers?
Well, thank you for the interview again as well. And thank you for your continued support and trust in us. At Inchcape, we are committed to drive innovation, sustainability, and exceptional customer experience. Together, we can build a brighter, more sustainable future. Stay engaged, stay inspired, and let's keep moving forward together.
Again, thank you guys so much for following us along on this video. If you've liked this video, don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, as well as follow us on TikTok at Sgcarmart. For now, that's all from us. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye!
Should I put some music in the background?
No,
No. Oh, sorry. Copyright.
You can sing.
Oh. No one wants to hear my singing. It's okay.
And I wish she were dead as she was. What a sight.
Luckily, my KPI is not based on winning this race.